special poetry she's going to read, but she's not going to just read. What else is going to happen? We brought our friend George Francois, and he's going to play some piano music while she reads the poetry of a very special person. And you might wonder what my name is. My name is Kathleen Suss, and I'm the director at Concordia Conservatory, and this is a program about musical adventures at the library. And today, because it is Black History Month, we have a very special presentation for the poetry of Langston Hughes. Have you ever heard of his name? Langston Hughes. Francesca is going to ask you and tell you a little about this special man, Langston Hughes. So meet my friend Francesca Jean and George Francois.
Hi, everybody. Hello. Langston Hughes was born this month in Black History Month. He was born February 1st, 1902. And he passed away May 22nd, 1967. He not only wrote poetry, he wrote short stories and novels. He actually won a gold medal for one of his novels. And today, I will be reading poetry by Langston Hughes. Our first poem is Po' Boy Blues. When I was home, the sunshine seemed like gold. When I was home, the sunshine seemed like gold. Since I come up north, the whole damn world's turned cold. I was a good boy, never done no wrong. Yes, I was a good boy, never done no wrong. But this world is weary, and the world is hard and long. I fell in love with a gal I thought was kind. Fell in love with a gal I thought was kind. She made me lose my money and almost lose my mind. Weary, weary, weary early in the morn. Weary, weary early, early in the morn. I so weary, I'd wish I'd never been born. Thank you. So can you guys tell me how the poem made you feel? Any thoughts or anything?
Very sad.
Very sad.
Very pessimistic.
Pessimistic. Any other thoughts?
It's an amazing time, Langston Hughes, at the time of which he lived. This is kind of amazing that he could write those words so clearly, so beautiful.
Our next title is entitled, I Too Sing America. I too sing America. I am the darker brother. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes. But I laugh and eat well and grow strong. Tomorrow, I'll be at the table when company comes. Nobody will dare say to me, eat in the kitchen then. Besides, they'll see how beautiful I am and be ashamed. For I too am America. Thank you. Did you guys feel different about this poem? Was it more happy and more confident?
Yes,
Yeah, it was really it was better than the other one. The other one was more sad and gloomy. And I think this one,
and here there's a good perspective, to all go well.
Yeah, definitely.
The hoop. It's a hoop. Looking forward. Did the music make any difference?
Yeah.
There's one was a blues and the other was a spiritual. And the spiritual, nobody knows the trouble of sin, as a backdrop to what she was reading. I didn't know how that came across, but it had a very different feel for me, supporting this text than with the other one, which was much more gloomy, much more bluesy. So, I don't know. Did anybody have any thoughts about the music?
Very good.
When I first heard this poem, and it was the first time I heard it was last week, and I'd never read this poem, I think it struck me so much about what's just happened in our country in the last 2 weeks ago, of how that strength of feeling of being American and how it shined through a whole culture that had been so oppressed, and finally to shine. Langston Hughes saw it, even back in the Depression, in that time period. He saw that it could happen.
Right. He's definitely a visionary. He could see in front, like he knew it was going to happen.
He saw it through his art form, through his writing.
Yep.
When you said tomorrow I'll be at the table, tomorrow refers to today for us.
And indeed it happened.
Our next poem is entitled The Weary Blues. Droning a drowsy, syncopated tune, rocking back and forth to a mellow croon. I heard a Negro play down on Lenox Avenue the other night by the dull pale parlor on an old gaslight. He did a lazy sway. He did a lazy sway to the tune of the Weary Blues, with his ebony hands on each ivory key. He made that poor piano moan with melody. Oh, blues, swaying to and fro on his rickety stool. He played that sad, raggedy tune like a musical fool. Sweet blues coming from a black man's soul. Oh, blues in a deep song voice with a melancholy tone. I heard that Negro sing, that old piano moan. Ain't got nobody in all this world. Ain't got nobody but myself. I've gonna put my frown in and put my troubles on the shelf. Thump, 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 when his foot on the floor, he played a few chords, then he sang some more. I got the weary blues, and I can't be satisfied. Got the weary blues, and can't be satisfied. I ain't happy no more, and I wish that I had died. And far into the night he crooned that tune. The stars went out and so did the moon. The singer stopped playing and went to bed, while the weary blues echoed through his head. He slept like a rock or a man that's dead. How did that one make you feel? Like, can anyone like here say or tell me what the blues are? Sad. Would you say it was a state of mind, or is it through music, or is it both? Mm-hmm. I think the blues sometimes can be confusing because it could be a sad, like, sound in the background, but you can say happy words, or a happy sound in the background, and then you're saying sad words. So I think it's confusing to me sometimes. I'm like, is it, it's up and down. Definitely. Any other thoughts?
Blues can have some highs in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what it is. It's almost a little like me in depression. Up and down.
For me, the idea of blues being catharsis, in that you say what you have to say, you bring all your miseries to the table, the essence of every single thing that's bothering you, your deepest, darkest moments are brought to the table. And after that, you have catharsis. So there's something about the blues where the chords, full of moans, but the beat, so the beat keeps it rolling forward, keeps it moving, and yet the chords keep on moving. At the end of that whole experience, they're cleansed like you've gone through fire. And that to me is the blues, that conflict between a moving rhythm and chords that basically scream anguish and moan, all that. That is blues for me, from a pianist perspective.
So we have some new people.
Hi.
New old people.
Basically, we're just going over poetry by Langston Hughes for Black History Month. So we're already in our third poem. We're going to our fourth. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Great, thank you.
The next one is entitled Democracy. But before we get into it, I want to ask you guys, what do you think democracy is? Or how do you think Langston Hughes felt democracy was? Your definition on democracy?
Not really.
What do you think it is?
It's a system of government.
A system of government?
Oh, that,
That's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What does that system of government demand of the people that it governs?
That they have the right to vote and they have the people run the country. It's not just the like the officials and stuff.
And why do you think that's important? That the people have
Because the
right
government is for the people. It's not just for the people who are in charge.
So democracy is basically about government that represents the
the
people.
people.
And when you have different types of people, what are some of the things that might happen if you have maybe one group of people wanting one thing and a different group of people wanting something else? I mean, how does the government balance those two sides?
They vote on it.
They vote. So democracy is all about voting and people being represented.
For the people.
I think that's probably one of the reasons we were also exhilarated in November. That there was in some way, and I think that's every election, that our vote does count, even though we're Republican. True. It really does make a difference. All these millions of people.
Yeah.
Beautifully said.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Beautifully said.
I think that was the best answer.
Yeah.
It's really. Okay. Democracy. Democracy will not come today, this year, nor ever, through compromise and fear. I have as much right as the other fellow has to stand on my 2 feet and own the land. I tire so of hearing people say, let things take their course, tomorrow's another day. I do not need my freedom when I'm dead. I cannot live on tomorrow's bread. Freedom is a strong seed, planted in a great need. I live here too. I want freedom just as you. Thank you. So what are you guys' views, like, what are your views on freedom, like, today, like, in America? Do you think America is where it should be? Do you think we have a long way to go? You don't know? Anybody?
We're in a funny place right now,
Mhm.
because we really feel like we've taken such a huge stride. And we have. So, and that's just, and yet we have a very difficult economic time, so we won't get complacent. In a way, we could get very complacent right now.
Yeah.
We could have, it could be the next 4 years we can kind of get a little more complacent.
It's like we're trying on a new suit. And
Absolutely.
we're trying to see how we fit with it. And there are all sorts of things. We're not sure if we need to go back to the tailor to get it readjusted here. We don't know. But it's a new suit.
Yeah.
That's the interesting thing.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think it's a step, and I think we need to expand more as far as, like, freedom of speech and freedom to do whatever, because I feel like there's a lot of closed-minded people still, and I think that we have overcome somewhat, but I think there's a long way to go. Like, yes, Barack Obama is our president, but there's a lot of negative minds. And I think as a country, we can come together. And I think there's still a long way to go and time to, yeah. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So the beautiful thing, we're back to democracy, is that everybody can have a different opinion
Mm-hmm.
about it all. George, could you play a little bit more for us?
Sure. Something spiritual, something bluesy, something. What would you like to?
Some jazz.
Spiritual?
For the black ones, maybe Amazing Grace. I've heard that it was very much popular in the days when the black people were fighting for the rights.
Thank you. I just want to tell you all again, this is George Francois, pianist, and a faculty member at Concordia Conservatory, and actress Francesca Jean, who is at Concordia College right now, and this is the Musical Adventures at the Library with Concordia Conservatory, sponsored by the Community Fund. So thank you, George, and thank you, Francesca,
Thank you.
for bringing it to life.
Does anyone have any questions for us? Myself or George?